Greetings. Welcome back to the channel. This is such a beautiful day, don't you think? This is such a beautiful world that you and I are a part of. I am so thankful that you are here with me today. I am Felicia, if you're joining me for the first time. And this is going to be a bonus, the bonus that I promised. So those of you who are tuning in, you are in for a treat. At least I think so. So let me know what you think and put what you think down in the comment area, or if you have any questions, and I will answer you directly or in a video. So I want to talk about how you will receive what it is that you want when you believe it. I know there's a saying that I'll believe it when I see it. Well, actually, that is not how the laws of nature and how this all works. It actually works the other way around. You see, you will receive it when you believe it. And so, what is it that you want? What is it that you want to be, do, or have? Because you have to first believe it. You have to believe that it is possible, that you are worthy of having whatever it is that you want. And so the problem is the programming that we've all had. All of us have had the programming. Only a select few has had the programming that is getting them what they want. And that is a small percentage of the population who are living the life of their dreams. These people are very rich, very wealthy, and they have this information, and it's only a select few. For the rest of us, and for, other parts of the world, we did not have this information. We were programmed by people who did not know. And so a lot of us, we don't have self-confidence. We just have a lot of negative ways of looking at things and looking at ourselves and looking at life. And so with this information, you can change all that. That is the beauty of it, that you can change it. And I know I'm saying the same thing over and over again in these videos, different ways, but that's what it's going to take to change the old programming. Excuse me. So those who continue to tune in to this information and this sort of information, you are reprogramming the old programs to new programs. And the more you do that, the faster and the faster things are going to turn around for you. You have to saturate your world with this information. I mean, you want to really live it, breathe it, be it, the information, and that comes with time. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want change? How bad do you want the things that you want? Because anything that is worth having is not going to come easy. It's going to take perseverance. You got to create new patterns, new positive patterns that's going to get you where you want to go. And as I always say, it's simple, but it's not easy. You've been living a certain way for so long, we all have, that it's gonna really take time and effort on our parts to really take responsibility for our lives and to really take this seriously. So the beauty is we can change all of this. We can change the old programming, but you really have to set in your mind that you're going to do this and you're going to go all the way. Because when you do that, you are, sorry, some background noise a little bit, because I'm doing the call in the morning and it's a little noisy, so pardon me for the noise. But you're really going to have to make an effort that you're really going to do this and set this intention in your mind that you're going to do it. And so it comes with, like I said, you have to saturate your world with this sort of information to change the programming. And so you will receive what it is that you want when you believe it. But that takes a little time, because we can say we believe a thing consciously, but on a subconscious level, which we need to get it, because that's where you impress the subconscious mind, which makes it happen. We don't get it on that level. So we can have something in our minds that we want to do, or that we want to be, or something that we want to have on a intellectual level. But we need to get into the feeling of it and to really believe it in order for the subconscious mind to make it happen, if that makes sense to you. So maybe I'll go into that a little deeper in another video. So here's a bonus that I can tell you how to do that, if to basically turn something that is not true into reality. And what you want to do is you want to write something on a piece of paper that you do not have that you want. Write it on a piece of paper. Okay? You write that on a piece of paper and you read it every chance you get. You could put this on sticky notes. You could put it everywhere. And do it in present tense. I am. Use the I am statement as if you have it now. Okay? Excuse me. And then you will read that as often as possible. Okay? And then to really get into it, you want to get into the feeling of it all, but that may come over time, because a lot of times we don't think that we are worthy because of the old programming. We don't think that we should have it or could have it, or we feel guilty, or whatever it may be. It's all this negative programming to make us think that we shouldn't have that thing that we want. And so if you can get into the feeling of it all and really get into it, take some time away and focus on this. Maybe you could start off with 3 minutes, 3 minutes a day, really get into it, or 30 seconds, it's a start. You start to try to get into the feeling of it. Okay. Get emotionally involved with whatever this is that you wrote on this piece of paper that you want, that you do not have. Okay, because eventually, when you read it over and over again, you're going to believe it. Eventually, you're going to believe it, because if you think about it, when we all went to school, how did we learn? We said the same thing over and over and over again. I still know my first grade school, what do you call it? School motto or whatever it is. I can't think of the name right now. Where we had to say that every morning. The principal would come on the loudspeaker, and we would all repeat the school slogan. Okay, we will all repeat. I still know it till this day. That was first grade. Okay, so that programming is there. Okay, and that came by repetition. So say this over and over again, and it's going to impress the subconscious mind, which is going to bring about what it is that you wrote on this paper. Something that is not even true. You're going to make it true. Okay, so this is a bonus for you. So we're already a little over 11 minutes. I didn't intend for it to be that long, but this is quite a bonus. And I want you all to tell me how this is working out for you, because it can work rather quickly. It's just different times. You just don't know. You just keep saying it. Just keep doing it. Keep reading it until it becomes true. And it will become true, because in the beginning you're going to feel, like you don't believe it. You want to believe it. You believe it intellectually, but it hasn't really sunk in yet. So eventually you're going to read it all the time, and then you're going to believe it. Okay, so that's the bonus. So I'm going to do another video, and I'll be on camera soon. So maybe in a day or two. Okay, so I thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful for you. And if you have any questions, again, put it in the comment. If you have any comments, what do you think? Let me know how you're doing with this, and I'm going to check back in. So whoever listens to this is a real bonus. I think so. I think it's a real bonus, because it works for me. It works for me, and it has worked for others, I'm going to say real quick here. I don't mean to keep you this long, but I has a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, and she wants to lose weight, or she wanted to lose weight for something, and she said, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I said, no, just write it on a piece of paper. I said, write on a piece of paper the weight that you want to be. And she's studying the information too. She's not as in depth, but, she's into the information. So I told her several times, you need to just write it on a piece of paper. And so I said this to her several times, and because I'm going to go deeper into this video a little later to tell you some really amazing stories. But, it sounds crazy, that I actually can write something that's not true on a piece of paper, something that I don't have, as if I have it, and then I have it, and so I think it's starting to sink in, because something magical happens when you do this exercise that I'm talking about, and you continue to do it. If you do it often, you're going to see results. And so, I'm going to go deeper into that in another video on why you don't, if you